You know the precarious moment right before a character faces off with an enemy, prior to having all the details, prior to fully knowing what they're dealing with? I can relate in the realest sense possible via Odie the Good Beast and Madame Clucks, which is my dog, and my chicken. It was a crisp, cool morning. I let Odie the Good Beast out to relieve himself as a dog requires in the wee hours of daybreak. An important tidbit of information to know. My backyard is broken up into sections, one to fence in the children, and spare me the semi-judgmental face. Don't make it weird. It's merely for their own protection, so they don't go running into the road. Curious toddlers in that. Outside of that, separated by a squatter's lawn of grass, is the chicken run. Now, there's something you should know about our pesky chickens. While they're quite adept at evading predators, it's quite impressive, really. One in particular, Madame Clucks. Well, she was supposed to be anywhere but the fenced-in yard. That's exactly where she was, completely oblivious to the impending terror carnival that would ensue in mere moments once Odie the Good Beast was unleashed to take care of his morning business. Well, in those precious seconds of opening the sliding door, spotting said chicken, and realizing I was on disaster's doorstep, I sprung into action, running for Madame Clucks before Odie the Good Beast caught her scent. Well, my advantage didn't last long, and feathers went flying, figuratively and literally. Well, not because he caught her, but because she was thoroughly ruffled and upset at having been disturbed in the peace of the morning. And girl, I was too. She took off at impressive speed, and to my dismay, right through the still open doorway, the same doorway I had been standing in a mere 10 seconds prior, straight into my house. Just straight in there. Yeah. Quickly, I jumped the steps and slammed the door to prevent any more ruffled chicken feathers via the dog. He was not happy with this progression of things. He jumped at the window barking most ferociously. He's not a ferocious dog. He's a golden retriever. Letting out a semi-panicked sigh, I ran past my incessantly giggling children, who found the situation to their utmost amusement, because honestly, who wouldn't? Oh, me. Yeah, the one that needed to catch the chicken. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw the tail feather of Madame Clucks disappear down the stairs, and from my perch at the top of the stairs, I realized I must have a stroke of luck, because she had managed to trap herself between the corner of the wall and the baby gate. Thank the Lord for the baby gate, okay? But unsurprisingly, she evaded rescue. Again. Thinking quicker on my feet, and to avoid a number 2 duty all over my brand new carpet. I slid open our bathroom door, which also happens to be the laundry room, with an exit to the great outdoors. That is when the light bulb moment hit me. That is when I had my epiphany. Corralling Madame Clucks like a herding dog, I maneuvered her towards the wide open door and out, and I imagine she gave me the most insufferable eye roll, if I read her facial expression correctly, as much as you can for a chicken. I immediately collapsed on my couch, and my children snickered as they plopped down next to me, and it wasn't even 8 a.m. This story brought to you by 100% true events. Yeah.